Zelda's release, it's a big freaking deal, man. So previews are starting to be released. The corporate media and journalists are starting to get copies, and they're now talking about the game because they are the haves and we are the have-nots. Except for Kotaku, where the local gaming journalist at Kotaku, released this tweet the other day. This is from American Truck Songs 9, a very clever Twitter handle. He's the senior reporter at Kotaku, right there. Says it's preview day for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, a huge game. I would love for Kotaku to be able to inform its millions of readers about firsthand. Unfortunately, Nintendo still has it blacklisted from advanced coverage, a move I would argue is both unprofessional and coercive.
Wow. This just reaps of entitlement. We have millions of readers. You notice that they threw that in there. You know, we would love to be able to inform our millions of readers, but Nintendo has blacklisted us. Like, oh wow, okay.
So
you're owed coverage,
right?
Advanced coverage.
Now, this has been seen 1.6 million times, which, by the way, that's a great feature Elon added a while back. Is the views? That's an excellent feature. And they're getting ratioed pretty hard because the sheer entitlement attached to this tweet is crazy. And the fact that it's still up, he's not like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that, is hilarious. You can see, Nintendo Prime, who they're very. This is a gaming video, so about Nintendo and stuff. They're very meticulous in this, and they're very respectful. It says, well, maybe not your fault. Your outlet has talked about and told people in the article to pirate Metroid Dread day one. You also had incorrect financial reports, though the former is probably what upset Nintendo the most. The article telling people to pirate, well,
yeah.
It's like, yeah, well, this is probably why. And then you have, Joker coming in and says, this is what happens when you choose politics over gaming. Gaming no longer chooses you for anything. That's right.
Well, Craig, look at this, though. These types of personalities, these people that post this kind of stuff, they're reading these comments and in their head, they're going, this is proof that I'm right. These people are all wrong. How dare they? This is they're talking to their little circle. Look at all these haters out here that just don't understand where we are. Like that's the mentality of these people. Oh man, we're victims. He's just like exuding it. Like, oh man, like now all these haters are coming. Like they don't understand what my position. It's like, we definitely understand. Well, that guy, I didn't even know that they told everyone to pirate Nintendo games. It's like, well, that might upset Nintendo a lot.
Yikes. You don't have to tell people to do that. They already do a lot.
True, but when a prominent, I hesitate on the word prominent, but a well-known game journalist outlet like Kotaku, whether or not you like their takes or not, which I don't, says, hey, you should pirate this game, Nintendo's like, we're going to cut you off. And then they get upset about being cut off. Oh, well, we would love to show our readers about Tears of the Kingdom. It was like, well, are you going to tell them to pirate it? Like you did. We got
Camelot advocating in chat here. Hey, Camelot, how's it going?
This is just a giant wake-up call for Kotaku that they're not relevant and that the internet has passed them by. And I
G4. Like G4.
100%.
Sorry.
And I have data to back it up, thanks to ahrefs.com, which shows their website organic traffic, which I think is very telling when it comes to their traffic figures. In May, they had, let's say it has their monthly figures leading up to the month-to-month views. And you think 1.9 million views, that's a lot. No, it's not. Go to YouTube and find your run-of-the-mill YouTuber, and you're going to find somebody who talks about Nintendo games. Let's say like Nintendo, right? Nintendo is a YouTube channel, and they're going to receive way more impressions talking about Nintendo than Kotaku will. Kotaku's void. There's no reason for Kotaku to exist. There's no reason for Polygon to exist. There's no reason for any of these traditional websites to exist, these traditional gaming journalist outlets to exist, because at the end of the day, all they're doing is just recycling the same bullshit that they see everywhere else. There's really only like 2 gaming journalists out there that are out there breaking news, right? And I can't even name them, but they're out there. They put a story out, or they get a story from a press release, and then they put their own little bullshit spin on it, right? And the thing is, text is dead. Text in long format is dead. There's a reason why people are watching podcasts, watching YouTube videos, right? The only text that's alive is text on Twitter, right? Like where it's short, consumable, quick. There's a reason why outlets like IGN give you the score for the games in a Twitter post. They say this game is an 8.5 out of 10 in a Twitter post with the hope that they're going to drive you back for a few clicks from Twitter or whatever social media. The entire idea of a gaming news website is obsolete at this point. And
what happened? What happened to the convention? What is it?
E3.
E3.
Mm-hmm.
No, everyone's leaving. No one's going to E3. Why?
Short Fat Otaku just put out a great video on the collapse of E3. It came out today. I strongly recommend it.
I'm actually interested in seeing that. But what are game companies doing? They're just doing it themselves. We released a trailer. The people who are excited about it are going to be sharing it. Everyone who plays games, they follow their favorite content creator that actually plays the games, that they like hearing their takes. And then when they might talk about a game, no one actually cares about these game journalists. Game journalists is now a dig, because they want the easy mode. They want the story mode. They want to not really actually play the game themselves, and
they care about
just
the checkbox.
have someone else play it for them. And Frosk, I'm talking about Frosk. She didn't even play the game that she reviewed. It's like, look at Melanie Mac, right? She used to work for not GameStop, GameStop, but making the videos. And she
GameStop
actually,
TV,
GameStop TV. So she liked playing. She likes video games, right? She likes playing games. And these types of people that are like Camelot says, they just read a script some other person wrote, passionless. See, that's exactly it right there. These people that are writing about games, they don't give a shit about games. They don't have that passion that I have for games, that Mark has for games, or Craig has for, like, we all have our own style of games that we like. But the people that I watch that play video games, they have a passion for games, right? They have a passion for the game that they're playing. And that's why they have an audience, because they can sense that, like, authenticity. And I think that that's really the key word. People want authenticity, right? They don't want fake bullshit that's just like regurgitated, like Craig said. They just read each other's articles. I'm like, oh, I should change the words, and we got to put our own version of this article out. Like, get it out quick, because it's just like, that's the thing. Everyone's talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Oh shit, can we write about Tears of the Kingdom? No, we're cut off. Well, why are we cut off? Oh, because you're shit, Kotaku. That's why.
There's an event called MagFest up in the Northeast, and they had it's a pretty big event. 30, 40, 50,000 people go to it over the course of the weekend. It's a major community event where people get together and all that fun stuff. Throughout the event, MagFest is kind of known for its kind of snarky attitude, and they had these essentially, I don't know, directions for different things posted throughout the event. And they received all sorts of heat for this post, and they actually had to remove it. They had a...
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
You remember this? Where they're like, you can go here, you can go here.
Boom!
And
that's awesome.
It was amazing.
Not found.
It was amazing.
So good. Kotaku got so pissed.
Yes, they got so pissed about it.
They were so mad.
It was so ridiculous. And it's like, I think this is just Kotaku getting their shit shoved in their face, being like, hey, you guys, this is you. Here it is right here. Just and it's amazing, man. It was very much deserved. And like, at this point, Kotaku is legacy media. They are legacy media in the gaming space, and they're fucking obsolete. And it's great to see companies like Nintendo be like, yeah, we remember when you guys shit on us, and that's fine. We don't need you, because we have 10,000 other people who would beg at the opportunity to get this game early. We don't fucking need you, and it's great. Hey, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Would greatly appreciate that, so you can find more clips on the channel. And of course, come join us live Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time for our live Side Scrollers podcast. We would love to see you there.